Nightcrawler?
Oh, hoy hoy. We're talking about movies. It's fine.
We're talking about
Get
movies
distracted.
about Los Angeles traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Very specific
that's what
genre.
that delay was about. We got stuck on that for a second.
Because
I'm
like all
Jerem-
things in Los Angeles traffic, it's non-Euclidean and diverts time.
and expect delays.
Yeah.
Expect delays.
I'm Jeremiah Sumerian, and I get to DM for the best players in the world, including Katie Downey.
Oh, hi. My name is Katie Downey, aka Goblin Katie. I am friendly ginger shenanigator 1 of 2. And I am very excited to be joining you this evening to play Tallulah O'Draken, a College of Eloquence Triton bard who is just a hot damn mess. And want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. They gave us this handy dandy little code that you can enter in chat by hitting !code. And I forgot to get the code. So
I got it.
You got it? What is the code, Latia?
It is Lokai Patu Narada. I'm kidding. Narada next
I was about to say that was where I was going.
That's exactly where no, it's Lokai Patu Swim.
Ah. There you go.
It was celebrating the Evil Dead burn.
Champions of the Forgotten Realms. Put that code in, get yourself a free Electrum chest, and why not play a character like Alindra or Dahani or Okira? There are so many wonderful options, specifically those 3 for you to use in your team. So
There are more characters than that, to be fair.
There
However,
are, but those are the 3 coolest. So
that's true.
She's not wrong.
And who are you playing?
Oh, that's already happened. That happened.
Oh, that's already happened. Sorry. We got very distracted by thinking about the code. Hi, I'm Lauren Urban. She, her. You can find all the stuff I'm doing on my website, lauren-urban.com. I will be at Gen Con, which is going to be on my website when I remember to put it there. Who am I playing? I'm playing Fairlos, the Tabaxi cleric, who is also as distracted as I am because her brother was in that battle that we are racing off to go take care of.
Hello, I am Jen Kretschmer. You can find me on the interwebs as dreamwisp.bisky.social or dreamwisp Jen, depending on where you are hanging out. And I am playing your friendly neighborhood tsunami druid, Rivulet.
Yay! Hi, I'm Latia Jaquise. You can find me everywhere at Latia Jaquise or LatiaJaquise.com. Choose one. Only one. Good luck. Today I am playing Essiqua Havenwright, who is a dragonborn blade-singing wizard of the cool variety. And that's it.
And I'm Jeremiah Sumerian. You can find me on the SCP Wiki under Dr. Sumerian, not a real doctor, or on the YouTubes at D Sumerian and pretty much everywhere else at D Sumerian. All right, let's get into our session summary. This will be our 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Happy anniversary to us.
We've been playing.
Anniversaire.
We've been playing consistently for more than 2 years. I gotta say, I've said this to you. I think I said this to y'all in private. 1 year is always doable. I feel like two years feels more substantially more of a milestone to me.
It's important.
But
It is an accomplishment.
Mhm.
this is episode, well, yeah, because 12 months, I mean, anybody can do it 12
real
months.
quick.
Now we're like
Thank
we're
you
like a
to
toddler
the
show.
folks who
Oh, that's
have
true.
been here to watch and support
Yeah.
and cheer us on for these
Yeah.
years.
Viewers
Y'all are
like
frickin'
you.
Awesome. We heart your faces.
Indeed.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
This is episode 54 of Player in Book's first campaign, The Secondhand Souls. Previously on Players in Book, Fly for a White Guy. It's spelled Wight, to be clear. Tallulah speaks with Sargaroth about his relationship with her mother. It does not seem healthy. Regardless, the party discuss details of Sargaroth's entry into modern society and economics. He has plans, it seems clear, but what they are seem unclear, even to the Draco Lich himself. Regardless, the Lich has eyes everywhere, it seems. and he informs the party that the island of Avalon is about to fall after the Fae ships have abandoned the battle and the dwarves won the naval engagement against the remaining pirates. Rivulet attempts to convince the Lich to seek therapy, or, barring that, look after his own best interests by aiding the school in its defense. The conversation goes, well, ? And he offers to help, even gifting the party his white companion as a peace offering. The party are made very uncomfortable with the wording of that, but decide not to overcomplicate things. It is 12:14 a.m. on Joy's Day, the 37th of Dreams, and the ships outside are already preparing for battle. Now, I will say, you guys all know that you are, what was it? I think it's 2 days out, maybe 1 day out in your ship specifically, but a normal ship's going to take 2 to 3 days to get to Avalon from here.
Mhm.
Your ship's faster. Sargaroth's definitely faster. So you have to consider what is the most, like, how you want to approach this.
I think we should ride the Draco Lich back to school.
I think we can just start by sending messages through our sending stones, maybe?
Oh, well,
I think we should ride the Draco Lich back to school.
so wait. Are we still in the room with Sargaroth? Where are we right now?
Right now he is so he just ordered Carl to go tell the various captains, and Carl didn't move but did something with his hands and his head and then stopped and stayed there. And now you guys are still standing there just watching this sort of awkward moment afterwards.
I'm saying ride the dragon, the Draco Lich, over the telepathic link. I just want that specified.
Okay.
It's a constant low chanting in the back of our
loop.
line.
We should ride the Draco Lich to school. We could do that, or we
I-
could ride the Draco Lich to school.
That said, one thing you do know, intel-wise, I want to make sure that you're fully informed. Intel-wise, you know that one of the big problems is that there are no ships in Avalon or around Avalon currently capable of dealing with the submarines that the dwarves still have.
We also don't have any idea what the current actual situation in Avalon is,
Also
besides that the dwarves won.
But
So
how much of the Brescian submarine fleet is still intact?
Probably a decent amount, but you first you'd need to collect it. They would need to be refueled, and then they'd need to be redirected.
Okay.
That would be a bit of a
probably
time.
I was just trying to figure out if I could like do a sending.
You could still set that up. Like, I mean, there's no reason not to
Yeah.
get it underway.
Yeah.
So, Fairlos is going to say, if we want to try to talk to Sargaroth in the mental link and convince him to do that, that's fine. That's not something that I think I can convince him to do. I would like a second to try to contact my brother. Also,
Oh yes.
I have a favor I can call in, and I think this would be a good time for me to call that in. And then she's going to turn around and find a spot a few feet away and pull out her sending stone and send a message to her brother.
Okay.
Because she is worried and we need intel, and both of those things can happen at the same time. So
We also have a sending stone to the teacher.
yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Perhaps I'll
Heard the
sending stones.
Yeah. Heard the battle went badly. Can you give any updates? Are you okay? Is the rest of the crew okay? Please let me know quickly.
You get no response.
Does the spell go through?
Yes.
Okay. Fairlos knows no response could mean several things that are not necessarily bad. While I'm waiting for a response, I'll let everybody know I'm waiting for a response. Yeah, let's contact who we can, get what information we can, and then before we just start rushing out there, if there was ever a time to call in some favors, now's the time.
Mhm, mhm.
You're muted, I think.
No, I was just nodding.
No, Katie was saying something. I didn't.
Oh, I said I'll see what I can do. If you
Oh,
you can
no,
go
no,
ahead
no.
and do.
I don't mean those kind of favors. I mean the fey kind.
I already used mine.
Yes, but I have mine.
Yes, I think that is a brilliant idea.
I have mine as well if we need it.
I'd say we use
Mhm.
one of them.
Yeah, no need to use them all for the same thing.
But
Um,
yeah, we need information so that we can figure out exactly what kind of favor we want to ask.
mhm.
Um, you said you can talk with our old professor, didn't you? Maybe
Yes, we have another sending stone to use with the professor.
that would be fantastic. It would give us direct contact into the school. In theory.
I pull it out. Whoever wants to send the message is welcome to.
Give me a moment.
I hand it to Fairless.
I will.
I didn't really do well in that class. Probably best not me.
I will send pretty much the exact same message that I just did to my brother. It will probably be slightly less familial, but it's the same exact wording, the same exact message. Are you okay? Is what happened? We heard that the battle went badly. And it won't be crew, it'll be school, but essentially the same exact message.
Okay. This one will get a response. Give me
Okay.
1 second to make sure it's 25 words or less, because there's a lot of information to return to you here.
What's
That's
the name of
okay.
our school?
I should also Valen. I should also mention I am prepared to cast some sendings because we know a lot of people. So if there's other people that we think we can get information from, depending on
Johnny.
what.
Or not Johnny. What was his name?
Oh,
I'm mixing up NPCs.
who
That's
went to
okay.
the Feywilds? Who traveled with us for a
Charles.
while and had the girlfriend?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, yes.
Charles.
We
Yeah,
can
thank
try
you.
Charles, but is there anybody else who was not on the boat with my brother?
You
Until
can
I
reach
get
out
a
to His Highness.
That's a thought.
I think I should send that message.
Well, we have a bunch of friends at the school.
We do. Just saying.
Let me
And a
reach out
bunch
to
of
the
professor
prince. Let me
friends.
reach out to him and answer as a queen.
Tallulah, I love you very much. This is not the time to be snarky.
I know.
The response you get back,
Mhm.
they're bombarding us with their submarine fleet. Not a lot of ships left on the surface. Allies fled, shields holding for now.
Okay, they're bombarding us. Allies
Can you repeat that?
fled.
Allies fled.
Yeah, I'll put that in a chat for you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Woohoo. Shields holding.
Right.
Allies
back
fled.
in a
Okay, so
moment.
the allies that they had with them were some of
Wasn't-
the pirates.
Yeah.
It was all
Um,
3 pirate fleets basically
yeah.
that showed up.
Which is wild because that's a lot.
Yeah, but that probably means once the tide turned and things looked bad, the pirates
Yeah.
noped.
One
Bolted,
thing
yeah.
you know is that underwater ships are not normal.
Yeah.
Right.
And the only thing that they had going for them to deal with any underwater threats were the Feywild ships.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Yeah.
So Brescia obviously is subaquatic.
Yes.
Is Brescia the largest city near to my home
Yes.
that would have a subaquatic fleet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. What is the name of the Dwarven Kingdom?
It's just the Dwarven Mountain Homes. It's a
Dwarven
It's a collection of corporate or megacorps. Yeah, it's called corporate monarchies, where the monarch is just a figurehead for the corporate interests. Each of the individual mountain homes is
Such
technically
fictions.
independent.
So they would be referred to as the Dwarven Mountain Home.
Yeah, roughly. That's what we would call them. Unless you're speaking about a specific, like, for example, the fleets of the Dwarven Mountain Homes are generally run by Porthy Balin Shipping and Freight.
Right.
Which you can think of as like one of the East India Company or West India Company style corporations.
Well, it's not just going to be this or them for what I'm doing.
Okay.
So, one of those Fey ships was
Yeah.
the unnamed captain, right?
Yep. They were in the battle. You do know that they got married again during the battle.
Mm-hmm.
And then it seems afterwards they fucked off.
Mm-hmm. How ironic to force Oberon to come back. And
Right.
it's
Hey, you weren't fucking done.
yeah. Well, guess what? You get to finish now. When we used the favor the first time, also I think you used your favor, but your favor now is to Tanya, right? Because you traded favors. It was you just sent a sending. How did we summon him the first time?
If I remember correctly, it was ascending.
Okay.
Oh, real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I'm just going to cast sending to Michelle. And I'm going to say, collect the submarine fleet and send them to Avalon Academy for war against the Dwarven Mountain Home. Send it to me when ready.
Okay.
Because as soon as we get involved, we're at war with them. So there's no point dancing around it.
War is war. I don't think I need to. You're going to get a response back that's basically like, yeah. Okay, on it.
I got a yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And be safe.
Yeah. I'm gonna end with a sound.
Okay.
Ships left on the surface. Allies fled. Shields
Russian
holding
Navy will be
Wait.
moving that way.
Weird thought.
Yeah.
This may be really, really out there. Here comes chaotic plan. Is there any way to use the marine life as a network, a communication network, and then use them to damage the ships?
We can absolutely speak with them, and they can understand whatever I want to tell them. But
I can fully transform into a marine creature if I need to.
my only
So
concern
we're
with
covered
that,
on that front.
My only concern with that is we can communicate with them, but we can't necessarily understand what they're trying to say back. Well, actually, you might be able
Yes,
to,
I
right?
can.
See, there we go. Then we're good.
But that may be a faster way to get something across, but also it could be a way, if the concern is we don't have
You want to disrupt them
submarines.
and give yourself a little bit more time to get there, maybe?
I mean, yes, but also if we don't have another way to fight submarines and we have creatures underwater who could like
That's
unscrew the bolts.
Yeah.
The Kraken.
That's
Well, your ship can work underwater.
Yeah, our ship can work underwater.
Right,
But we're
right,
just one.
But you want help,
ta-
that's fine, yeah.
But you're saying long range we don't have, like, they don't have a way to fight off subs, right?
That's
That's
absolutely
one of
fair.
the biggest problems. So if we have a way to to fight off subs
Mhm.
using the local sea life. Doesn't that?
Is this a sense of like you want to use Feywildian favor magic to try and
We
get
could get
them to
Duke
do that,
Jamal's dragon to help, perhaps?
or just talk to them and ask?
I mean, we can start by just talking to them because nobody likes having war on their home turf when they aren't supposed to be involved, right? Like, and we're not asking them to fight. We're just asking them to like, oh, I casually walked by and whoops, that fell off of there. Oh no, how did that happen?
You certainly can try.
I mean, it's worth a shot at octopus sign language, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're going to be preparing for a little bit.
Sorry.
They're going to be preparing for a little bit. You've got let's say you've got a couple of hours of time before you have to make a decision on how you leave or in what way. So if you want to try something now, that would be a good time for it.
I think our best bet will be to sneak in our ship and try to pardon my Brescian, but fuck shit up while we wait for the rest of the fighting force to get there.
If you guys take your ship above water and probably invisible, I would imagine, you could probably get there in 12 hours, which is about the same speed as the dragon would go by flight. So you would both probably get there around the same time.
Which is actually impressive when you think about it.
That really puts into scale like how fast our ship is.
Yeah.
Very fast.
Yeah.
Above water, at least. It's
Fast as the dragonflies.
Yeah.
I think getting there is going to be the essential part. Where did we, I apologize, Sim, where did we leave off with the Sargaroth and mom thing? We're just, okay.
That's messy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think that is probably the best thing we can do.
Tallulah?
Yeah.
When you talk about how your people have underwater ships, what is the biggest difference between your ships and the dwarven ships, the dwarven submarines?
We gave the dwarves those subs,
You
didn't we?
did.
We
Or at least gave them
subs
the
to
tech to buy
dwarves.
to build them, yeah.
We gave them the knowledge and the necessity to build
There
them.
was an agreement. You would know this just from looking at, in fact, there's no check even needed for this. Once you took back over some of the government offices and started looking into things, you suspected this might be true before. You know for a fact it's true now.
She was working with Porthy.
The deal was designs for submarines in exchange for mithril shipments, which allows Brescia to build even more submarines.
There was an exchange of materials for blueprints, and the dwarven homes can now make their own submarines. And in exchange, Brescia was getting raw materials.
Is there, since that exchange happened, has Brescia made any changes to their submarines that make them significantly or even slightly different than what the dwarves have?
How long ago did the dwarves get them, Sim?
Here's the fun stuff. That's a great question to ask. The plans that were given were, think of it like an aircraft carrier from the 1990s versus an aircraft carrier of today's design.
Okay. There have been several advancements since they acquired them.
No. They got them very recently, but they deliberately gave them old technology.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
So
they were given an old copy.
So it's possible they've made their own upgrades, but there's going to be
to be a learning curve on what they can do with our technology, and they're not likely to advance as fast as Brescia did with making advancements.
But there's probably something that most, if not all, of the dwarven subs have
Like a
That the-
mechanical failure that was later cleaned up?
that the Brescian ships don't have anymore. Right?
I would
Either
imagine
not
so.
necessarily mechanical failure, just the Brescian subs still use this part and the Dwarven ships still use this part and the Brescian ships don't use it anymore.
Oh, I'm sure there's many parts like that. What I'm thinking is if there's something that was problematic on the model that we gave them the plans for that has been corrected, perhaps we could exploit that.
Well, I'm thinking if it's something that if it were to suddenly disappear from every single one of the Dwarven subs, it would probably disable all of those subs, right?
Take the rotor off.
Yes, but if I take the rotor off of every single sub on the planet, that would disable probably all of the Brescian subs. So I'm looking for something.
If you are targeting the particular make that we gave them, I will guarantee they've made updates and adjustments. And if you did that, you're going to hit a good amount of the Brescian Navy as well.
That's why I'm looking for something
Right.
that the Brescians don't have anymore.
Tallulah, how likely do you think you would have maybe taken some papers with you?
I can't hear you, Sim. What?
How likely do you think it would have been for you to have maybe grabbed some plans and put them into your pack before you left?
Oh, I would have grabbed everything that's not locked down.
Right, but you have a limited amount of
as
space.
far as like the submarines and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that Tallulah would have been very interested in.
Okay.
Capabilities
So we can judge it as
of Brescia to defend themselves would have
Okay.
been something that she would have immediately grabbed onto,
Do me a
because
favor.
anytime there's a government change,
Gotcha.
the area is viewed as weak, so she needed to know what the defenses are.
Give me a investigation check.
Okie dokie. Oh wait, I'm not in roll 20. Sorry.
This won't be whether or not you know, but whether or not you possess the papers on you to know the answers to these questions or not.
I am almost in. Launch game. Okay.
I'm also figuring this was something that she could, she knew
Ask
who to
someone.
ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You do
know.
ascending.
Yeah.
And this was investigation?
Yep, make an investigation check. It's not a difficult check since you said that you would be likely to have grabbed these plans. What'd we get? Roll over. 15. Yeah.
I thought that was a 5, not a 10.
You have both current and the plans that were sent over to the dwarves. You have copies of them.
I do have something that might help. And I reach into the bag of holding and rummage around for a minute and pull out 2 rolls of parchment and slap them down side by side. Old and new. And she like
Essequa?
throws them open.
Yeah, what up?
I'm gonna need your help for a moment.
Okay.
You are much better at this than I am.
Is it research?
Yes.
Excellent.
And I would like Essequa's help with looking over these 2 plans and finding that exact thing. I'm looking for something that is still on the Dwarven subs, that is no longer on the Brescian subs, that if it was to suddenly disappear from the Dwarven subs would essentially destroy, it would essentially make those subs inoperable.
I know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And I happen to know a thing that might fit roundabout way what you're asking.
Okay.
But you're going to need to do the inspections of it. I would say, Essequa,
Yes.
make an Arcana check with advantage.
Yes.
Thank you, Essequa.
Based off
I-
of Furlough's helping.
Let's go rolling.
Is it pretty?
It's an 18.
18. it's interesting as you're digging through these things.
Science.
Mm-hmm.
The old versions use a locus of locate object in order to determine where other entities are. However, and it doesn't there's no explanation for the changes. She's even because of a 15 was good enough for this. She even brought over some of the paperwork for like the development process between these two.
Mhm.
It's not in the papers. It's conspicuously left out. But the newest versions don't use a locus of locate object. They use a different thing that uses, I believe, illusion and enchantments spells to determine where people are. With an 18, you can think of a couple of reasons why they might want to move away from a divination-based detection system and a non-divination-based detection system. And that's that there are a number of things that can block divination-based detection. It's actually possible, looking at these paperwork, it's hard for you to work it out, that you could completely negate the old style submarines detection systems completely.
That's amazing. Also, I do want to point out over the table how our Idle Champions code is somewhat fitting for this episode.
Nice.
How did they know?
How did they do?
Amazing. So yeah, I relay all of this to everybody. It's like there's a way that the old way that these ships use their magic, if we do it right, we can completely negate it. Because the new models don't use it. They use something better. No shade on divination magic.
Naturally.
But yeah, there is a way that we can. It's not. Is it mechanical in like? Is it magic in mechanics, or is it just magic, or is it just mechanics?
It's a Magitech system.
Okay, cool. So yeah, there is something that we can do if we manage to get it all in one that will do that thing that you want to do.
Okay. And so that would essentially make the subs unable to target, unable to like
They
so
would be sailing blind as it would be.
yeah, so what
Oh.
it is yeah, it's the use of the locate object spell, which, you know, if they can't locate the object, they don't know what it is they're doing, where they're going, what they're targeting, etc., etc.
They're still functional, perfectly capable. They just don't have vision of what's around them.
As long as they're underwater, they would be essentially blind.
Okay.
Don't
Dead in the
because you
water.
don't know where the rocks are.
So they're still safe, but they go underwater and they become a rock instead of a viable vessel.
It's not safe to move in a rocky subterranean area if you don't have a light switch.
Okay. And Verlos will point at a chunk of this Magitech technology and go, so if that piece right there was to suddenly not be there anymore?
Basically.
Excellent. I'm going to send a sending.
Have them bring all of them to us.
Well,
Yes, bring
no.
us all of the Patu loci.
Also, I will say, just a reminder, you do have a divination expert aboard your own ship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if Carity was around, which is why
He isn't currently, no. Yeah.
Okay, which is like I just imagine that he's always somewhere nearby, which is why I was like, no shade to divination.
Yeah.
So I hope that he heard me, at least in that respect.
So my thought is, I think I know what my favorite is going to be.
A sudden and unexpected removal of every single one of these Patu loci from the dwarven submarines.
Exactly. It doesn't make these subs, it doesn't destroy the subs, so I'm not suddenly killing millions of dwarves. It just suddenly makes them unable to be at all effective under the water. It evens the playing fields. And also, it does not destroy the Brescian Navy.
You're just taking the spokes out of their wheels.
You're pulling a Sound of Music.
I don't know what that is, but I trust you know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh,
It's
one of
okay.
my favorite things.
If this sounds like a decent idea, I will go ahead and do this right now.
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, go for it.
And Rivulette,
Hmm.
how far away are we? Like 12 hours? It was said.
Mm-hmm.
Do
I'll
you
hold
want
off
to
on
see if
what
you
I
can
was
get a
thinking to
network
see if we
going
can.
with some of the
Well,
marine
well, it sounds
life
like we have an
vehicles?
alternate plan here, so let's do this.
I'm just
then.
saying so that we have eyes what's ahead. If we can get
Sure.
word of the reaction before we reach there. You
Sure.
think that'd be worth it?
Yeah, absolutely. We can.
Okay.
We can do that.
And then me also summoning Oberon, considering he was there at the fighting, maybe we can also ask him some very pointed questions.
I thought about it, and I'm pretty sure I just called out for him. I don't
You
think I
did.
actually had to send a sending
You
spell.
just need to say. I believe there was a phrase specifically like "I invoke my favor."
I think you
or
just
something
have to
along those
say I
lines.
want to call in my favor.
Mm.
Probably more
with
fancy, but
purpose. It's
you
your
have to say it like
intention.
with intention, like you want him to know and come to you.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to look over at where Sargaroth is doing whatever Sargaroth is doing and say out loud, I'm going to step outside and take care of a couple of sendings to prepare. And then I'm not even really going to wait for Sargaroth to answer. I'm just going to leave.
He's going to start to answer, and then you'll be gone.
Yeah, I'm rude. I don't care. But I want to do this. I don't want to do this in front of Sargaroth because
Understandable.
I'm
That-
going
We
to
don't
run
need him to know
distraction
that.
for Furlos and just
Yeah.
go over and start asking Sargaroth about him
Well,
and
he is
what he
currently.
loves.
So he is currently. This is I don't want to humanize him too much here.
Yeah.
He is currently saying goodbye to a skeletal
Oh.
parrot.
Yeah. A parrot?
Yep.
Did we get a pet out of this too?
No, it's his.
Well, he's saying goodbye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
'cause
he's leaving.
But we can
'Cause
take
he's
the parrot
leaving.
with us.
would
You
like
have a frog.
yeah,
Fine.
but would you like a parrot? Like, we can
That's
get you-
true. I do have.
Yeah, I think about that frog quite often, actually.
Ah.
All right, we step outside as
Yep.
he's saying goodbye to Polly. And as soon as I am pretty sure that we are no longer in at
Earshot.
least, well, I mean, it's a dragon, so there's no saying, but I will Oberon, I'm calling in my favor.
Hi.
I turn around and he's just there.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
Hi.
So the battle didn't go well, I hear.
No, it went great.
Which battle?
Which battle are you talking about?
The one at Avalon.
Oh, right. I mean,
Not so great.
I don't know. We patched things up and then it went well, I thought, and then we went elsewhere to patch things up some more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did.
So did you leave before the battle ended, or did you see the battle was ending and decide to leave?
I won the battle that mattered and then I left.
Okay, so that explains that.
There's been an update. Apparently, the fight at the school was lost. Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, apparently the people that you were fighting with lost.
That sucks for them.
Yeah, so you were on the losing team.
Okay.
Yeah, so
How does it feel? Is it new to you?
No, I lose all the time.
Oh.
Sometimes you have to lose in order to win.
The victory is sweeter.
Yeah, that's true, but
Fergus?
what was it you needed?
I was waiting for that, but to answer any questions, but apparently not. I'm gonna grab the schematics of the
Mhm.
dwarven subs, and I'm gonna go. Do you see this pot right here? This
Yeah.
Essequa, what's it called again?
I think it's called the Patu Loci.
Yeah, this pot right here. This should be on all of the dwarven submarines.
Cool.
I want you to get rid of it on all of the dwarven submarines.
Bring
That's
them to us, please. Can you ask
That
him
is-
to bring them to us?
That's a big ask. I don't know that that's in line with that's not commiserate to the amount of that's a
Well, you
lot.
know, I wouldn't have needed a big favor if you had stuck around and won the battle, but you fled, and so
Well,
now
that
I
wasn't
need
part
to,
of the original favor that you asked. I just made your ship better.
you know,
And it
and
is
now I need to clean up
amazing, by the
your
way.
mess. So here we are.
I mean, I can affect I think I told you about this. I can affect like one ship's worth of stuff. Look, would you like to be invisible to whatever this is?
We can do that already.
Yeah. No, the point is I'm trying to fix the fact that all of these subs are causing havoc all over the place.
All right. So what you're asking for is outside the realm of the original favor, but I like you guys. And you specifically, the serious one. How about you owe me a favor at a later date?
What kind of favor?
I didn't ask you.
I haven't
Did?
used my favor yet.
Absolutely.
So I'm still currently in the net positive column.
That's fair.
And also,
Same.
just because you didn't specify doesn't mean that I'm
Oh,
not
you can
smart.
ask.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm smart enough to ask.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't think I'm going to answer because I don't know yet. Who knows what I'm going to care about tomorrow?
Well, that's not my job.
That's true. But I'm not the one asking for a favor
do you
that's
care
outsized
about
to the
today?
original favor that I did was done.
What do you
Today?
care about today? Yeah.
Oh, that's a great question. We should really dive in on that. Wait, no, I have things I gotta go do.
Mm-hmm. Like, get rid of all of this pot on all of the dwarven ships. You know, you didn't put any qualifiers on this favor. You just
I-
gave us favors.
I said that there would be limits. I didn't
Yeah.
specify, I didn't clearly define what they were because, it's nice to be a little what's the word? Mysterious.
Vague.
Big,
Well,
yeah.
Vague.
But
I
see
like
what-
that.
Guess what? This is what happens when you're mysterious and vague.
That's true. That's true. But I can say no if you go above certain points.
As we're discussing this, would anyone like some shimmer vodka to sip on?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I will
Going to
pass, but thank you.
Fix a little cup of shimmer vodka. And one for myself.
I think
Have you let Essequa?
I'm
I think it'll
good.
be. I think it'll just be a brilliant story for the serious pirate
Won't it
student captain. What are you? What? How do you define yourself? What do you
My-
say that you are?
My name.
Right, but if you were to give yourself a title, what would you call yourself?
Well, I guess in this case, I am the captain of the ship.
Yeah, I think it would be really fun for you to owe me a favor.
Define fun.
I mean,
And
the
define
sto-
favor, since apparently we're talking about the narrow structure of said favors.
Well, I mean, like it'll be commiserate to the level above.
I
So
mean, can we
I
leave
owe
it
you.
vague and then
I owe you
add
like
those
this
structures later
much.
on our end?
Like well, it's like I owe you this much. You're asking for this much, and so the favor that you'd owe me would be worth like that much.
So if we agree to this, can we impose later limitations on aforementioned favor the same way you are? Is that that seems like it would be well within our powers unless the terms of said favor are
As long as it's equal.
very explicitly described and defined
we work with this.
now.
We work with sort of an esoteric, just sort of the sense of the value of a thing. It's hard to define values, man.
Well, if you're defining the value right now, then I get to define the value later if that's the way that this favor system works.
You know what, that
Value
seems
is
fair.
relative.
Well,
like
if you agree that I get to define the value later when you ask, then I agree. Nope, too late. You've already submitted and I've agreed. You don't get to takesy-backsies.
You said if. You started your
That
sentence with
is
if.
ancient law. No takesy backsies.
The most
what
ancient of laws.
Here's what I can do for you. Here's the terms that I will allow for. As long as you do not attempt to take advantage of me in your definition of the return favor.
I'm not attracted to you in any way, shape, or
That's
form. I don't understand.
not what I meant.
No, not like that, Farless.
I also would not try to break up a happy marriage, although your
Nope.
marriage
No,
does seem
not
to be
like
unhappy
that,
in
Farless.
very many ways.
No.
No, I'm married.
Yes, exactly.
So that's not what I meant.
That's not what's on the table.
Well,
I
I'm
meant
glad because
in
I'm kind of
regards to the
insulted.
favor. I meant in regards to the favor. Like if I ask for something reasonable and you go, well, actually, I'd like to give you this thimble. That's the return. That I'm defining the parameters as this thimble.
Equal or lesser value.
Exactly. It's always equal or lesser values.
So there's contextualization to these things, right? Because
Yeah, and value is
something
hard to
that may
define.
seem-
Yeah,
value is
But
hard
it's
to
based
define,
on
but
her
something that seems
definition of
benign
value.
could also be
very important. And if it's important to you, yeah, that could change the value of the thing. Yes, absolutely.
So we're back to the original statement of as long as I get to define if it is a commiserate favor.
commensurate.
But you have to be honest about it.
When have I ever
Can't
not been
lie.
honest?
Listen,
I am
didn't
listening.
I didn't get this far by not clearly defining the terms when I owe favors or when I'm owed favors, I should say.
It seems like you just
That
did.
seems to be the issue at hand at the
That's
moment.
exactly.
I don't think that's true. Wait, hold on. Who are you guys again?
The second-hand souls. We're the ones
Right.
you met at the generator.
Yes.
We're also the reason that you got married again.
Right.
Exactly.
That happened.
Yeah. You reintroduced me to because I'd forgotten about her.
Mm-hmm.
We got
Right.
you and your boo back together.
I forgot about that. That's true. Okay.
Seems like a pretty substantial thing we did for you.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's the universe is telling me what the values of things are, and it's saying that what you're asking for is too much, but not like a lot. It's not like a whole lot too much. But like I said, if you want to define the parameters when I come back, as long as you're honest about it, as long as it's a commiserate return on the investment that what I'm about to do, and the universe will define that
Commensurate.
ultimately.
Yeah, I don't have the power to agree or disagree in this case, but I think that sounds fair. It is not my decision to say whether or not this is good or bad. So I am just stating that for the fact of that we are dealing with you. But I think that is fair.
I think it's fair also. Like I said, as long as I get to make that decision. Also, this is just between you and I. This does not extend to anybody else of my crew. They may also have their own favors. That is between you and them. This is just my favor and you. And so when you come for whatever your favor is going to be, you are just dealing with me. You don't get everybody else in the package.
I want to say something real quick.
Yeah.
Rivulet,
Oh.
you've twice now spotted a deliberate word choice and corrected it. Before I'm just saying, before Fairless agrees to anything, do you want to make a bigger point of correcting it? Because both of these two have said it.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's gonna. I mean, commiserate seems like it would be a bad thing to have in a contract, right? In an agreement.
Mm-hmm. No, so and that's why Fairless is saying equal.
Yeah. So yes, of course, I'm gonna flag that.
I didn't catch that.
Lauren is having.
I just thought I thought
it
it
the
was an
second time she
actual
said
like
it.
misstatement, but of course we're dealing with an NPC who is a fae, so
and I know Lauren was not going to get mad at me for flagging that.
And
so
this is me. This is me. This is me leaning into the. Yeah, this is me leaning into the Feywildian thing, but not trying to be like, gotcha.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nope. I appreciate it. Fairless also appreciates it. Which is one of the reasons that she changed it to equal.
So, yes. Yes, I absolutely am flagging.
Mm-hmm.
You should probably like speak up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say there.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the he said it in conversation a while ago, so it's weird to like out of nowhere go, oh, by the way, like.
Yeah, I know.
So we're not, if we're laying out official terms, then I'll flag it again if that comes up again. But I feel like just pulling it out of nowhere, I flagged it both times it came up, and then
cool.
Yeah, unless it's in the linguistics of what he's offering as final official terms, I'm not gonna.
That's cool. I just wanted to revisit it because it seems like we are getting to a conclusion, and I want to make sure that you were alert for that.
Yeah.
But also, I'm gonna say as above the table, Essiqua's intelligence is higher than Rivulet's.
Sure.
So if Essiqua wants to be the one to flag that,
that's fine too.
Ultimately,
if you
I think that's.
If you as a player hadn't have noticed it, I was gonna give checks anyway. So it's
okay.
And honestly, if you've said it in character twice, then Essiqua's gonna flag it.
Cool.
Like if you have out loud when he says commiserate and you've said commensurate,
she
then
did
I'm
on the second one.
Yeah. So now I like Latia has noticed it, Essiqua has noticed it.
And I think actually this is a good time to flag it if Fairless is making the point of, hey, I'm this whole thing is just between you and me, and she's intentionally pointing the three of you out and saying this, whatever this is, does not include the three of so I'm having a moment in where I'm pointing the three of you out, but I'm also then looking at the three of you, so this would be a moment in where if anyone wanted to speak up.
I understand. It'll just be you specifically. That's the better story anyway.
Yeah. Right, as long as it's fair and commensurate, because you've been
commiserate.
No, that's a different word.
That is not the
that's a different word.
Equal.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Commensurate.
We could just say equal.
Yeah. We can simplify it. Equal.
Fine. Equal value. Yeah.
All right. So.
Does that all make sense?
That's fine.
What it sounds like the deal is that if you do this for us, for Fairless, then Fairless will owe you a favor that is equal to what has happened here today.
Minus the original favor.
Yes.
In value, and something that is fair, but that I get to judge.
Seems good to me.
They're according to your terms, fellows.
Yeah,
You get to
but
judge
is
and adjust as necessary.
yes, but is fair.
Yeah. Again,
Yeah.
I do not have the power to confirm or confirm this, but this sounds fair.
One caveat.
Okay.
Because I've had this happen to me before. There's a guy out there right now who owes me a favor, and I let him get to decide how it was defined and decline and decline and decline. He's owed me a favor for 3,000 years. So
Well, I don't live that long, so
that's fair. But let's say within, yeah, well, that's the trick. As long as he owes me that favor, he doesn't age. Anyway,
that's
point
annoying.
being,
That sounds like something that you messed up.
exactly, which is why, caveat, once I call in this favor, you have to decide within a year on something that I give to you that is of equal value. And I will make sure that my suggestions are of equal value as well. But you have a year. No longer.
I mean,
Once I call it in, not starting now, but once I call it in.
I'm trusting that whatever you're going to call in is something that's going to be reasonably within my power to be able to do. So that seems to make sense.
Okay.
It would be ridiculous for you to ask me to do something that is well outside the scope of my abilities. So
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
well, then you could, but then it would be impossible for me to do, and then we would both be out of luck.
Understandable. Do we have an accord?
She'll shake his hand.
Um,
That's the part right here, all of them.
you, to be clear, Furlos, you can add the feat Fey touched to your character sheet.
Literally or figuratively?
Yes.
Oh, could you have them deposited in Duke Jamo's audience chamber?
That's hilarious.
But is that possible?
You want them deposited where?
Duke Jamo of Brescia in the middle of his receiving room.
Okay. I mean, if you don't want them, they look like
we'll
they
get
might
them
be
from
worth.
him later. It's an inside joke.
Okay.
I don't need them here, and if Tallulah thinks they'll be of more use there, then I'm okay with that. I just need them.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I think to make the value a little lower, I'm not gonna teleport them away. I'm gonna disable them in place. I think that's the easier way to do it.
Irreparably?
To the point where they will be, yeah, irreparably. They will not be able to be reactivated. I will actually. This
Not
will be
nearly
fun.
as funny, but
Okay.
That's fair. I'm gonna drain the magic out of them.
Ooh, fun.
Where are you putting that magic?
Anyway,
That wasn't an answer, sir.
then you're not owed one.
If you are taking that magic, that means you're getting something extra out of it, and I deserve to know about that.
Okay, it's done. They're all blinded.
And there's no way for them to fix that.
Currently, those ships, their outer shells will not allow a locate object to go through them, but that'll only last for about 24 hours. So they literally, even if a person on board casts locate object, he still can't use it.
If it makes you feel better, Captain, he agreed that it would be irreparable, which means they cannot repair it at sea.
Yeah, the items themselves are completely done.
Because that was my goal, is to make their navy.
And to be fair, that also counted. So you said all the problem is you said all dwarven ships.
I said all dwarven subs. Yep.
Yeah, all dwarven subs. That includes a lot that aren't at the location that you specified.
Yep. No, I meant that on purpose. No, that wasn't an oops.
No, I'm being very coquettish about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because if it's a dwarven sub, that is a military vehicle.
Here's the fun thing. As you're having this end of the conversation, you
Have the
hear
dwarves sold subs to other places?
Yeah.
they have, of course.
Okay.
But
You know
as you're
what?
having
I'm
this
okay with that.
as you're having this conversation, there is a loud implosion boom
Gonna
coming
affect our ship.
from coming from the ocean just off the island
Yeah.
underwater,
Oh, they're on their way here.
or at least you only hear one boom.
Oh, okay.
Why would
Then
it cause their
Were
ship to
there any,
implode?
when I was looking over stuff, were there any Brescian ships supposed to be in this area?
Not Brescian, no.
Cool. Just making sure. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, we should get Kara to look into it.
Essequa, was disabling that supposed to? Was it also going to make their ships implode?
did I read that?
No, because I thought the whole
Yeah.
purpose of this was they'd
Was
still be
was incapacitation, not removal.
yeah.
No, that shouldn't have happened.
That could have just been
From
them hitting
this.
the bottom of the ocean.
Well,
Let's go outside
it
and
also
look.
shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, it also shouldn't have
I mean-
disabled them to the point of. I mean, maybe they just ran
Well,
into something.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's almost
one
certainly
of
exactly
the
what
ways,
happened.
one of the ways they could have, there are a couple of ways they could have done it, and some of the ways could have done that.
I'm gonna go outside and look toward the ocean.
I
Do I
mean,
see smoke
like,
or anything?
remember the ways that you can block location spells are an inch of stone or lead. Yeah, like we didn't take the time to really create
Yeah.
this contract well, but that's the problem with these kinds of bargains.
Yeah.
Sumerian, what do I see
And
outside?
like it doesn't make sense that like there's a difference between mischief and maliciousness. And
Mhm.
I don't know why Oberon would be malicious.
Doesn't seem like it. I mean, he may or may not have been malicious here, but like, I think that's a reading you might want to take, but I don't know that I would personally have taken that. At speaking above table, but
Well, I'm just above table too in terms of this contract. I don't think we just like approved dwarven genocide. Like
there's,
I don't think we
yeah,
just approved like destroying every ship.
but
Like that wasn't
a
that
submarine
wasn't the,
in motion, a submarine in motion that is suddenly blinded may have a mishap.
And that we
Yeah.
did not account for.
Mhm.
The assumption that we were working off of was that all of these ships were stationary and in like a waiting mode.
yeah.
Well, my assumption was the ones that were moving once they could not navigate anymore would come to a stop. So
It's
but
unlikely
it
that
takes- but any
they're all
large ship
destroyed or
takes-
anything like that. But yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was-
you wouldn't guess that they're all destroyed all suddenly out of nowhere, but some of them probably were in
In motion.
fight maneuvers and in motion.
Mhm.
Is there
Huh.
anything visible outside Sumerian?
Not yet.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm sure some of them that were in battle that suddenly got disabled got destroyed in battle, and they
Yeah.
were in battle, and so there were that like Fairlos had no. There were probably going to be casualties involved because
Oh,
these
yeah.
are subs,
Right.
these are war machines. But the whole idea of this is, I'm not asking for like holes in the sub
Yeah.
so that every one of them gets absolutely,
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in
But
general,
I was reading
yeah.
Furlos's intentions specifically, and it was, I don't want these people all dead. But if some of them happen to end up dead and off of this, that's not the worst thing in the world.
Which is true. I'm not looking to, like
Yeah.
Jen said, I'm not looking to murder all of these people. I'm looking to disable the ships
Yeah.
so that they can no longer be subs. But they are still, if they want to come to the surface and be ships,
They would be fine if they went straight to the surface. Yes.
and they could
Mhm.
still go away. And so these are still, yeah, that is still completely viable. But yeah, there were probably going to be subs in the middle of combat that losing their navigation was going to mean they were going to get destroyed. Like collateral damage is going to happen. So yeah, as long as the what I did wasn't then going to destroy all of the ships, that was what I was looking for.
But Oberon is going to look over at in the direction of the boom and then disappear.
That sounds accurate to him.
Yeah.
Rivulet, could you do the thing where you turn into a bird and maybe look to see if there's a sign of...
Yeah, I can also just send a friend.
Oh, right.
Can
Snonky!
have a well, Snonky can fly over, but Snonky
Oh.
can't go that far. But I could also just do I can do my find familiar situation.
Whichever,
That would be fun.
My wild companion.
whichever
let's
you
just
would
do-
prefer. Yeah.
That because Snonky can't get that.
It
far
sounds like
from
that's
me, I don't
probably the
think.
better option. But I mean,
So
if
let's go
Snonky
ahead
ever needs
and-
a hug, you can feel free to call Snonky out.
Sure. Let's find familiar owl form and scout. I'll even look through its eyes just to
Sure.
get the best version.
It takes a little bit. You do see like bubbles of air in the general area of where that is that noise came from. Not a lot of debris, but you wouldn't expect there to be a ton of debris. Most of the stuff's going to be heavier than air, and not heavier than air, heavier than water, and the stuff that isn't heavier than water might have been pretty well pulverized by the implosion. So you see evidence that there is something definitely happened underwater, but like not a lot of physical stuff.
Okay.
Is there, can you see other subs? As well, one of them,
Now,
one of
that's a
them
great
has,
question. From the air? Is
I mean, what can I see? I don't know what I can see.
from the air, you're not seeing submarines. No.
as well, there may, one of them may, oh,
Katie, you're
Uh,
muted.
You are muted.
I knew that. Totally knew that. Are you seeing any large areas of bubbling or disturbed water?
Tim?
Just
I don't know the answers to these questions.
in
So
in the area, yeah, in the area of the
I can make up answers, but they're
in the
not going to
place
be
where you
accurate
heard that
unless Sam lets
noise.
them be accurate.
In the place where you heard that noise, air bubbles still kind of just other than that, not really. However, it doesn't take very much it's a time thing. After a certain amount of time of watching, you do watch a tube-shaped ship rise up above the water.
Surfaces or floats up
It's
like
surfacing,
upside down?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's surfacing.
Can I see anything unique about it? Can I see in a porthole? Can I?
It is, you know what? It straight up is not flying because it's painted on the side, but it is have on the oh my god, the con tower. It has the flag of Porthy Balin Shipping and Freight.
Did Sarkaroth get any of the Porthy Balin ships when he took over the other navies?
He did it to the pirates, not to Porthy
Yeah.
Balin.
Okay.
But
No,
you do
but
know
the
that there were
question
dwarves.
becomes, were they
Dwarves were
following
around
us?
here.
Huh?
Dwarves were once around here anyway.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
there was probably a couple sitting here spying on him.
That's what I'm thinking.
One less now.
Mm-hmm. There were a pair.
And you watch as this ship turns and just books it away from the island as numerous sailing ships of Sargaroths take off after it.
Mm.
Nice.
Sure. Well, that is what I expected to happen.
Zagarath.
Oh, we're gonna head back inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so like you just be good, don't eat anything you're not supposed to eat,
Right.
and like don't kill anybody.
Oh. Really?
Hmm?
Even the bad guys?
Oh no, the birds. He's just supposed to sort of chill. I'm not supposed to
alright.
let him. Not supposed to let him eat people.
But as long as he's with us, we'll make sure he has a very.
No, he's staying here.
Oh, alright. I thought he was coming with us. I'm sorry.
No. The birds got to stay here.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
so
want him.
cute. What's his name?
That one. His name is Skelly.
Scally?
Ye-
Bonjour, Scally. That
I
is a
mean,
great name.
To be
For
clear, this
another
bird
one.
this bird is
It's a
not
skeleton.
flying. Yeah, he's not flying.
Yeah, just a
perched.
straight up bird skeleton.
Yeah,
Is there
Love
a
that.
second one
It is
named
moving.
Wag?
it is moving.
Nice. I want to try to like reach out to pet its beak. Can I?
Okay,
Can I pet it?
don't eat her.
Scally is the best bird ever.
Okay.
Miles and miles away, my owl's head turns.
And it looks very judgmental.
Don't
This
they
is
all?
not Griff, however.
I know,
This does not have judgy eyebrows.
it doesn't.
This is a
But in my
disappointed
headcanon,
owl
it
whose
has to.
feelings are hurt.
Oh,
This poor scouting
whenever I
owl
think of
who's
owls
doing all
now-
this work for you and just got told it was not the best burp.
this
Sad burp.
this scouting owl is not mad, just disappointed.
Sad.
Just
There's gonna be an
disappointed
owl
owl.
pellet in my boot.
Uh-huh.
So, do y'all ready to go, or like?
I think so.
All right, let's do this. Do you want to stay with my fleet, or we want to go ahead of them, or?
What do we all think?
I think we go ahead.
I think so too. We'll kick in the door and let you all come through and have some fun.
Nice.
All right. Well, what did I call you?
Sargaroth, the secret keeper.
That's okay. I can just call you Sakura.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
people who know me pretty well call me that. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that wouldn't offend you. Like, I don't know, someone of your stature, I assume, would have a.
People who know him really
Fancy
well call
title.
him by
No,
his
no.
full name.
You're my daughter. You get to call me by Sargaroth, the secret keeper.
Thank you, Sakura, the secret keeper. I'm so lucky.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What do people who don't know you well call you?
Sargaroth, the secret keeper.
Great.
But
Thanks,
like
Asakwa.
with more fear in their voices.
It's all about the intonation.
It
It's the
is all
tone.
about the intonation. I fully agree.
I suppose.
In the telepathic bond, well,
It's the font, okay? It's the font of how you say it.
uh-huh.
Like,
Is it impact font or is
It's
it
what
like
you put into it is what
is
you
it
get out
know,
of it.
bolded?
I don't like
Is
the
it
font you used.
italicized?
Like that felt more like
Right? It
Comic
has to be
Sans than
the
Times New
right
Roman.
font.
how dare you use
I
papyrus?
thought you wanted it in Comic Sans.
I really hope you all know that I'm gonna start using fonts language to talk about how people talk to me. I just want you all to know that. Like you don't have to speak like you don't have to italicize your words to me right now, okay?
Mhm, mhm.
Oh my god, could you
Turn
be
the caps
less
lock off.
impact? Thank you.
Turn the caps lock off.
In the telepathic bond, you'll hear Farrella say, "Well, Tallulah, he did say that he didn't that your mother wanted to keep it quiet that the two of them were married, so
I would
perhaps
just think that, his beloved daughter would get to call him something special, but that's all right.
What you
Well-
wanted, Duke Sargaroth, the Secret Keeper?
No, he's letting you call him Sargaroth the Secret Keeper, all lowercase,
Oh,
that is
no.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
with
But I'll
sparkle
take it.
emojis
I'll
on
take
either
it.
side of it.
I think
Just
you're
realized
gonna.
this is like
That's the truth. You get the sparkle emojis.
I do.
Mhm.
None
You
of
get it.
us get the sparkle emojis.
Nobody gets emojis.
We have to camel case his name when we talk.
and with that, I think it's a good spot for us to end our session. But it did just hit me, and I think this is worth saying that this is the third time I've given Tallulah a father.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I'm just like collecting.
Somebody's got
dads
daddy
everywhere.
issues.
Right?
Yep. Yep.
I'm like the anti Zach Oyama. I'm just getting
Oh
dads
my God,
everywhere.
yeah.
But this one you can't call dad.
No.
No, you have to call him.
I could call him
Sargaroth the
Dragon
Secret-
Daddy.
You have to call him Sargaroth the Secret Keeper.
I cannot wait for
Sargaroth
the
the Secret
moment.
Keeper and Dad mean the same thing to me.
I can't wait for the moment, both in game and out of game, when Tallulah calls Sargaroth the Secret Keeper Dragon Daddy in front of everyone.
It's gonna
Ooh.
happen at some
Oh,
point
man.
now.
Mhm.
God,
Mhm.
that's going to be an interesting. Yep. All right. So,
Mhm.
Wait, what is hang on, I need to just check something very quickly.
Oh no.
No, this is going to be great.
Yeah, his name is
It is. It is.
so
That's really cute, actually.
so, you know,
It's my daddy.
feels like
God.
that's down the line. The abbreviated.
would you like to outro yourself?
Sure. Thank you for joining us today, everybody. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you for 2 awesome years of playing with these amazing and wonderful, absolutely phenomenal friends, and for being here through thick and thin. Really appreciate everybody. My name is Katie Downey, aka Goblin Katie. You can find me on all the socials at Goblin Katie or at goblinkatie.com on Blue Sky. You can catch me on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, over on Play on Words Studios, where we are playing Shadow City Mysteries: House of Sky. It's kind of it's a 5th edition clockwork noir setting, and it's super fun and it's ridiculous and it's getting really interesting. So you should come check us out. And that's me. Make sure to use your Idle Champions code. Boom.
Yeah.
Except boom isn't the code. Use the
Boom
the
is
code.
not the code.
Yeah, boom is not the code.
Yes.
Boom is what was off the coast.
Hi, I'm Lauren Urban. She, her. You can find all the stuff I'm doing on my website, lauren-urban.com. Just go to the front page. Most of the stuff that I'm doing is there. One of the things I have to add is, yes, I will be at Gen Con. If you're coming to Gen Con, come to the D&D Tower, where on the 2nd floor mezzanine, you will find the WizKids booth, where we are doing a photo booth. And for specific hours, that has been announced, so I can say that. For specific hours that I don't remember offhand, because I don't have that many numbers in my head, I will be the person manning the booth with somebody else. And so, yeah, come on by and get your photo taken with all sorts of fun things. Those things I can't talk about yet, but it's the WizKids booth. You can guess. But yeah, come on by and get your photo taken. Or if you are going to Gen Con and you have like a panel or a booth or a thing, let me know and I will try to come and support you doing your thing. Also, you can find me on Fridays on the Cryptic Chronicles channel playing Shadows over Baldur's Gate, where I'm playing a Dragonborn Ranger / Rogue who is not just Fey touched, but is from the Feywild, except she's about to leave and never come back because drama and emotional damage. But it's fun because we just had the best cookies in the world. You need to just watch the last episode. It's ridiculous and amazing and emotional damage. And yeah, I love playing with these people, and I'm glad that everybody was here. And thank you. Bye.
Hello, I am Jen Kretschmer. You can find me on the interwebs as dreamwisp.bisky.social, dreamwispjen, or dreamwisp, depending which your social platform of choice is. to hang out upon, which I tried to not end it in a preposition, and I just went to a different preposition, and now my English lit major brain is angry. So yeah, whichever is your social media platform of choice. There we go. That's all.
Yay. I'm Latia Jaquise. You can find me everywhere at Latia Jaquise or at the website latiajaquise.com, which should say that I'm going to Gen Con, but it's not. It is assumed that I'm going to Gen Con because I work at Wizards. I will be at Gen Con because I work at Wizards. Come find us in the D&D Tower. I will be doing secret things, not yet. And well, actually, I'll be up in the carnival.
Oh.
We've mentioned the carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've mentioned the carnival. I will be
Mhm.
up in the carnival doing carnival things.
Yay.
Hooray.
I'm Jeremiah Cimmerian, and I have a game on Start Playing for Tuesdays. I'm going to be adapting the module Waterdeep Dragon Heist to this game world in the city
Oh.
of Arrington.
Arrington Dragon Heist.
We have 2 players already. We aim to start sometime at the either in the end of this month or the beginning of next month. It's $25 a seat, and we have 2 seats left. So I hope to see you in that. Also, let me just say the party is going to level up to 10.
Yay.
Level 10. Level 10.
Oh, damn.
And I'm just going to go ahead and put away this submarine battle map that I put together, because that is no longer necessary, and you have essentially won it without having to go there.
Yay.
Huzzah!
I am not sorry.
Lauren is
And
brilliant.
also,
I'm not. I just
Ferlos,
have-
this is completely non-character knowledge, but you have also altered the course of the war with the Hivernian Union irrevocably.
Dude, thank you.
The primary advantage the dwarves had were their submarines.
Not so much anymore.
There's
That's
a
So
reason.
so
World
cool.
Empress Furlos.
There's a reason that Ferlos got rid of all of the dwarven subs.
Lesson to be learned: don't be a colonizing mercantile force.
And
Yeah.
Additionally, there is actually the reason why the Hivernian Union wasn't able to relieve Avalon in time. There's a giant naval battle going on outside of Königsfeldfeld right now, and it just took a
Wow.
turn.
Just took a
It
turn.
Just took a turn.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Sorry, I just
sure-
got really excited because I rolled for my HP and I rolled max. So
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
she did it.
So as for the rest of you, try not to die. And we will see you next week. Yeah, everyone should be here next week.
Yeah.
See you next week.
yeah.
Bye.